Right now, the NTSB is investigating a deadly plane crash in Nevada and another one that happened in West Virginia this weekend.
Today, we talked with an Orange County pilot who uses roll, spins, and dive training to actually prevent accidents from happening in the air. NBC 29's Casey Hott joins us live in the newsroom with that story. Casey?
Good evening, Steve and Libby. Dan Rogers knows just how risky stunt flying can be, but he's also using it as a unique way to train everyday pilots how to maneuver their planes through some tricky situations.
Since 1975, Dan Rogers has been at home in the air.
I got into this kind of flying because, well, first of all, it was a lot of fun.
Today, he's part of a small percentage of pilots who practices aerobatics. It's a kind of flying that involves spins, rolls, and dives that are not commonly used in normal flight.
When you start to be able to control the airplane and all these kind of funny attitudes, you feel that you've done something special.
But the horrible crashes in Nevada and West Virginia are proof that there's plenty of risk involved, especially when pilots are performing these types of tricks close to the ground.
If there's any kind of pilot error or if there's any kind of equipment malfunction, they don't have time to recover from these things. So obviously the risk goes up the closer to the ground you are.
Rogers says hearing of crashes like these can serve as a wake-up call for pilots everywhere, especially those who specialize in stunt flying.
When we see stuff like this, we want to check back into what we're doing and seeing if there's anything that we can do to mitigate the risks.
That's why Rogers is using his expert training to train everyday pilots to fly precisely and safely by teaching them how to maneuver out of unusual attitudes.
Once the element of surprise goes away, and the proper technique for recovery are identified, then they're not such a great event.
Now, aerobatic pilots make up only about 2 to 3% of the pilot population, but Rogers says that he encourages anyone who's interested in giving that kind of flying a try to go ahead.
Casey Hott live in our Charlottesville newsroom tonight. Thanks, Casey.